Episode 129.
129, baby.
They say shoot or shoot.
Duke Dennis, what's up with you? We were talking about this, a lot of name impressions for him. A lot of people now say Duke Dennis that might not even know Duke Dennis.
Yeah, very cool.
Very cool.
Or very weird. I don't even know. Cool. Like, it's just a...
Like, such a name drop.
Name impressions.
That part of the song is what popped.
Name impression, it's odd. Like, everybody knows your name. Well, I mean, everybody knows him anyway. Whatever.
Right, yeah.
We're going to talk Nuggets. When this comes out, we're already on game 3.
Right. So yeah, the past Danny and Zach in the episode that came out yesterday, which is now 2-3 days ago, we didn't know about Nuggets game 1, which was going on. Like when the pod dropped yesterday, Nuggets game 1 was going on.
And I feel like I don't really remember what we said. I kind of black out every time we pod, but I feel like we were on point. I
remember we were like talking to our future selves. We were like, "Good luck, guys."
I bet they're happy. They're fucking stoked about how
the past us.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, past us. I wish I could talk to
the guys that are back potting last episode. Yeah,
yeah.
Great fucking win, man.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
one of the better Nuggets games I've ever watched. But it's like we didn't even like play that well, and it wasn't
played like shit.
It wasn't even that crazy of a game, but like that comeback was just so sweet, man.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, we stayed in the game. That's what a championship team does.
That is what we did too. We just stayed in the basketball game.
Stay in the basketball game. At the end of the day, too, it's like you could say, okay, like Russell Westbrook played great, which he did. First of all, we got to let's round of applause for
played great. And the biggest thing for me is like way to dish off to AG.
That's what I'm saying.
He wanted to shoot that basketball. Good pass, and he missed the 3 with a couple minutes left. I was very frustrated. Great play, great pass, Russ. Great job. Great job.
I was 100% sure he was going to take it to the rim.
Me too.
And go up, act like he got fouled, and not get fouled.
100%.
I was like that. I saw it happen. It was.
But that's like growth on the season.
It really is
to make that pass.
And now you look back at that T-Wolves game and be like that. Now I'm glad that happened because he learned to not just make a boneheaded play.
I know it's like everything's shaping up well.
Everything's shaping up very well. Listen, headed into game 2. Oh, what I was going to say actually about game 1. Yes, Russell Westbrook played great. Aaron Gordon, of course, played insanely good.
Mm-hmm.
Hit that huge shot. Christian Brown's making big plays. Julian Strawther gets in and gets a nice little bucket.
Dude, Julian, nice bucket. He's just like
very nice.
He's got a good future, man. Like he never checks in and makes like really bad plays.
Sometimes he does, but in this game,
does he though? Like maybe defensively.
Defensively, I don't know. This game, I was like, all right, you blended in on defense. You got one bucket.
He's a good piece, man.
I mean, if he doesn't get that bucket, we're going to overtime.
100%.
It's that simple.
100%.
But with all that being said, the reason we win these games is because we have a top 10 player of all time on our team.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's
player
the reason.
Player and coach.
That's the reason you could have so much magic going on.
Yeah, because
we just got a guy that's going to go 40 and 20.
And it's like the Yoke effect, like makes everybody. It's the LeBron effect too, makes everybody better. Everybody's up. Like LeBron has all of a sudden Dellavedova.
Exactly,
is a great piece.
And this is what we said. I think when we were doing a playoff preview, it's like this will be a legacy, like playoff run for Yoke because we might look back and say, okay, of course. That team goes to the finals because they have a top 10 player on their team.
For sure.
But right now, he's probably looked at as like a top 20, I don't know.
He's looked at as like we still need to see him more.
Right.
Like he needs more time. This could be a turning point, yeah.
But you look back at those Cav bronze those bronze Cavs when they had nobody.
He was just carrying the team.
Because you're like, that's just like one of the greatest players to ever do it. That I feel like is what we're seeing
and
here.
We're better than some of those bronze Cavs teams. Like when
they were way better.
And they were like fully hurt, and he would win games. We're way better than that. We have Jamal. We have good pieces, man.
Yeah, you got a borderline all-star with AG, borderline all-star with Jamal. I think
young budding star with CB.
We're gonna look back and say it's crazy that we had all those guys.
Yeah.
MPJ is listen. What I love about MPJ. He's gonna let you know if it's a bad MPJ night, and you're just like, okay.
He said, I'm gonna check out for 2.
Yeah, and Adelman knew to take him out. He said did that play where he grabbed the ball and ran back court?
That was ref. But he said, I'm not playing tonight.
I'm playing bad tonight. And
that was so weird.
That was like I was like this guy. I literally the first thing I was like they gave him a perk because of his shoulder and he's just high.
Maybe dude.
I was like I don't.
It didn't make any sense.
It was like the ref was like back court. I guess I don't.
But I was like, wait, did I miss something?
That's what I'm saying. I think the ref hesitated. They were like,
maybe he was high. He was probably high.
I think they gave him a couple perks.
Maybe he was high. Yeah.
But
CB played pretty well. I'm just looking at stats here.
We shot like shit.
Russ played.
We had 18 turnovers.
Yeah, we just didn't play well. I'm just not scared. OKC has a lot of depth. I'm just not scared of them, man.
I mean, at the end of the day, like they're going to try to run us out of the gym, and they kind of did the first couple quarters. But if there's ever a day where you're going to get run out of the gym, it's a day where you're coming off a 7-game series and you have one day of rest.
And we won the basketball game. It's such a fucking good win, dude.
But I also do think if you really look at player for player, okay, we got the best player in the series.
Well, I think
then they probably have like maybe 2, 3, but then we have like 4, 5, 6, 7.
Their shit is like I think it's like their depth.
But you can only put 5 guys on the court at once.
I know. That's right. But like, 8 for 8, our 8, their 8. I don't think theirs is even better. And then they just have like 4 more guys though.
But and I
really
think that this
young.
could
We're young
happen.
too,
like if Silver says like, okay, game 5 we're playing 9v9, we're fucked.
Yeah.
We're fucked.
Yeah. If he says like we're gonna do like 9s tonight.
He's done that.
He's done that. He did 8s a couple years ago.
Like a lot of times when the Warriors, they would be like, all right, game 4 is 8v8, and then
that we just can't predict. Like that just depends on what Silver decides to do. If we go 9s, we are fucked. We're fucked. But if we do like 6s or 7s, we're okay.
That's why the NBA is so interesting, though.
Yeah,
you don't know how many guys are going to be out there.
They did that in some of the MJ years, and like we're 100% right about that. And they did that. MJ played 8v8 in one of his finals. They did that. That's a fact.
Yeah, it was a where were you type of moment. But listen, other barring that, we're in a good spot because our players that play are better. Like Isaiah Joe.
I know.
You're like, okay.
Some of their pieces are so nice, though. I love Caruso. I love Dort. I love Caruso. I love who else they got.
They're all
just kind of basketball
players. They all play really good defense and shoot threes.
Yeah.
And then Shea is just like their guy.
Yeah.
But like, dude, I mean, I don't.
Shea's good. I'm just not. I'm not scared.
No, he's extremely good.
Oh, he's very.
But
good.
he's just not the MVP.
I know it's Yoke's the MVP. I'm just not scared. We'll see. What's your adjusted? Who do you think wins the series? How many games? What did you say?
I said Nuggets in 7. And
I said Nuggets in 6.
I think it's Nuggets in 7. I just think Danny, they've won 72 games.
Yeah, they're a very good basketball.
Like they know how to win games. So
we got Warriors, T-Wolves. I really want the Warriors to win so bad. I would love to beat the OKCs and then play them.
I don't see it.
I don't either.
I just don't see it.
It could be like Wolves in fucking 5 or 6.
I think that
I'm gonna say Warriors in 7, but I don't. If I were betting, I don't know if I would do that.
I think probably Wolves in 6. I think that the Wolves are. I'll say this. I think we have a better chance against the Thunder than the T-Wolves.
The Warriors are
fucking
the
incredible.
Warriors are just vets. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Draymond Green's also really. I was watching one of the games. I just watched him on defense, and I'm like, he is so good at defense, dude.
He's also long pause.
Very valuable. Yeah, he is, dude. He's very valuable to a team,
man. Going into game 2, though, I would not be surprised if we just kind of take our foot off the gas and lose by 50.
But I'd rather do that than lose by 3.
But dude, listen. At the end of the day, like
we did our job in OKC.
Yes,
our job.
You had to split.
Stole it.
We did it.
They didn't do their job.
They did not do their job.
They have to escape game 2 and be like, thank God we won that one. Then they have to steal. Game 2 for them, no fun. We have house money.
I know. And listen, here's the thing.
Oh
is like,
God, if we just went up 2-0.
I mean, I would love that, but also like maybe go down 75 points in the first half and then just sit everybody. And then just like.
I think decide. I think we come out hot and go up, or let's just go down 60.
And I think they're going to play it by ear.
Let's set an all-time like worst lost record.
If we're going to lose, yeah. Do that.
Yeah.
I will say. I think Shea, I think all the players were kind of just sticking up for their coach. But don't, listen, after the game, when they say, like, your coach made you, like, foul, like, what was it? There was 12 seconds. They fouled in the backcourt, got Yoke back in the game, made 2 free throws. Basically loses them the game.
Yeah.
If they don't foul there, I don't think we win the game.
If they don't foul Yoke there?
If they don't foul, I think they fouled AG.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. As a coach, I would have made that play, though. We had to keep making our free throws to even have a shot. And then
you were up.
Chet just decided to miss 2. They were up 3. They were just trying to get us to not. Yeah, they were up 3.
So you're betting all your money. You're betting all yours that your guys have to make all their free throws though.
And we also have to make both.
But we also could have just not gotten a bucket, and then the game's over.
Yeah.
You get a stop. They either tie it. You get a stop, and the game's over.
Yeah, but.
And then you just fouled and then go down 1 and then you gave the game away. All I'm saying, bad.
And Chet missed 2. You didn't have to miss 2. We had to make 2. He had to miss 2 to put.
But even if he split, we win the game.
We were down 1.
We were
down 1.
We
were down 1 or 2.
We were down 1.
We were down 1.
He misses both and he hits a 3. We win by 2.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's a bad move. All I'm saying is then after the game, they're like, what do you think about the move? You have to say, like, yeah, it was obviously the wrong play. But they're like, no.
Shea was just like, it was a bad call?
No, they were all like, it was the right play.
I understand. In the moment, I thought it was the right play. I don't know mathematically looking back, but like, they were up. When they were fouling us, they were up 3, right?
Yes.
And they didn't want us to tie. They didn't want us to shoot a 3, so they kept fouling. And they were like, we'll foul them. Hopefully they split. But now we're up 2, then we get fouled, and then we go up 4 if we make both.
But like we at that point, I think we had made 8 threes in the entire game. We're not going to make a 3.
We might make a 3, though.
And you might just but then you're tied, and then you're still going to be up to. I don't know. I think it's the wrong play. I think it just reminded me of like somebody that loses a bet, and they're like, it was a great pick though. It's like, well, it wasn't a good pick because it lost.
But a lot of times the fouling thing is the right play.
I disagree. I don't know.
Like that's a philosophy. Like half the coaches do that, half don't.
Yeah, I just think it was the wrong play. I mean,
I don't know.
It got us back in the game.
But I think like Chet missing 2 free throws. If he makes both, they're still up 3. I don't know.
Chet is I'm not gonna lie.
And we had to make like AG and Yoke stepping up and knocking down 2. Huge.
But we're a championship team.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think also one thing about Chet. First of all, I'm scared of him, and they should just give him more touches. He's Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he's really good.
But it's kind of like when he got drafted, and you're like, wait, like I think he's too skinny.
Super skinny. You see like his legs.
I'm just saying, like I'm like, wait, I kind of feel like that's not like that could be an issue, and then it is an issue. Like they just like bully him every play.
He's just got to. KD was like that when he came in, right?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Fill out, I guess.
But I'm just like, you're like, well, that's not actually like it's not an issue really for Wemby. He's the best defensive. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's like
it's an issue.
He's skinny, so he's kind of weak, so they just go into him.
Yeah, it's like you cannot stop.
Like when Russ just fucking ran into him.
Yeah, it's like I don't think that's going to be an issue, and then it is an issue.
I mean, I guess he's got to fill out. I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Rest of the playoffs.
I think it's an issue. It depends on like how you play. Like he's like kind of plays down. He's like defending down low.
Yeah,
like if you're playing on the wing and shit, like it's not as much of an issue.
True.
I don't know.
Rest of the playoffs. I want to see if the Cavs. Oh my God, the Cavs losing? Lost.
So they're down
2-0, going back to Indy.
That's crazy.
Wow,
that's crazy, dude.
Wow, that good for Indy, man. Holy shit.
The C's will be fine, I think.
Yeah, the C's will be fine. I think Jaylen Brown is injured though. Let me just say that.
I don't know. I haven't been watching.
He was probably their best player in the playoffs last year, and he's a little bit hobbled, I think. So I think they'll definitely get past this round. I do, probably season 6,
and then maybe they see the Pacers now. I guess.
I don't listen. The Pacers.
Like if we can get our way out of the West, we can fucking really win a title, man.
Yeah, I'm rooting hard. I never do this, but like I'm rooting hard for the Pacers, rooting hard for the Knicks. Because I'm like, we have a chance of going.
I'm also
to the
rooting really hard for the Warriors.
Because I want to. I don't want to play the Wolves.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If we could go. Imagine we go Warriors. We beat OKC, go Warriors, then play the Pacers.
That would be an absolute blessing. But then you got to start giving them their flowers. Where you're like, they're a good basketball team.
Definitely.
They're winners.
But I'd rather play the Pacers than the fucking Celtics.
Me too. Also, poor Zingod. I don't know what's going on. He's just.
What's up? What is he? I haven't been watching them.
What do you think? I'll give you $1,000 if you guess what he left the game with yesterday.
Like injury?
Just like why? What was his reason for not playing the rest of the game?
And he just left like third quarter or something.
I mean, I think he started. I was
stomach problems.
I think it said non-COVID illness.
That's a pretty good guess.
That kind of is correct, actually. I want to see.
I might be right.
I want to see what he started with, or did he start the game?
Yeah, he did.
Dude, what is that?
Played 13 minutes, dude. I might be right. He might have been puking.
Yikes! I might owe you $1,000.
Yeah, we'll have to look into that.
Welp. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I don't take some Dramamine. Is that what it is? Dramamine.
Take some
Dramamine.
Yeah.
Dramamine.
What's the one? The classic one.
Dramamine. You like just can't throw up.
What's the one you take and it's Tums?
Tums. Yeah, Tums. Yeah.
Have you ever taken Tums?
I think
I've taken Tums like once.
I think when I was like a kid.
Yeah.
I would eat them.
Because they were good? Some of them are good.
Well, it's just like I have a sweet tooth. Guilty.
Yeah, and when you're a kid, like getting up into that shit. Oh. I actually think I remember like sneaking up into that cabinet.
Well, I'm just like, I can just eat these whenever. I'll do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I got Celtics in 6. I got Pacers in 4, I guess.
I got
I don't,
yeah. I got Celtics in 6 as well. That's the right answer. You have Pacers in 4.
I guess, dude. I mean, before I saw the result, I probably would have said like Cavs in 6, but now I'm like,
I think the Cavs grab 1 in Indiana, and then I got Pacers in 6.
I guess, is Garland still not playing? Is that the issue we're dealing with? Let's
I
see.
cannot believe they lost again.
And then Warriors. What do you got? Warriors in 7.
Warriors in 7, but it's a bad call. That's a bad call. I mean, they're up right now.
I mean, I hope so. You know what's awesome though is
Hey,
if
they're up big right now, they're up by 1.
Yeah, look at that.
They're running
If
away.
we can beat this Oklahoma City Thunder team, which it's going to be a really this will be the series of the playoffs for us if we can win.
Yes.
We have home court advantage in the Western Conference Finals, which would be great.
True.
Yeah, see, Garland didn't play. Garland's good as fuck. All right, let's get into MVLV Rookski.
Yeah.
And honestly, we might have to punch for game 2.
We probably will. If we're going to be going into game 3, we'll punch.
I think if we get blown out, you're not going to see us punch to anything. If we win, we'll probably have to punch.
I get if it's a blowout either way, I guess we don't have to.
Yeah.
I'll go MV real quick here. Most valuable toy.
The fidget spinner.
Yeah, and I was like, am I going to give an MV to a toy?
Oh, yeah.
Because like that's like sometimes, some people have issues with that. There's like, I don't know, some people hate on toys.
Yeah.
I think Jake Malloy sent this.
Yeah, we have a video. We opened it on you'll see it on EMB TikTok.
Yeah, you'll see it on EMB Talk. He sent it. I think he just said like, I saw this and thought you guys would enjoy.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Damn
Jake
it,
Malloy.
we've enjoyed, man.
And he sent something else, and we did enjoy it. What was the other thing he sent?
He sent he sent another fun. Was it the planes?
It might have been the planes. Yeah.
Yeah, Jake Malloy's killing it. He's
Absolutely
sending
killing
fun
it.
Things, but
Also, we opened golf balls as well on.
that's a great piece. We'll have a video for that too. Great
that'll be on
piece,
EMB.
man.
Yeah, somebody sent us.
Any golf stuff's always going to play.
Yeah, but those are like good golf balls.
Really good golf balls. Really
So
good golf balls.
shout out to that
Shout out
stick
to
as
you.
well.
But yeah, man, fidget spinner. I could, I see why it was so big, man. I think he should have a resurgence.
For sure.
I think everybody should just be walking around. You want to be doing something.
You
right?
do.
You're saying it. You want to be doing something. This is the perfect thing to be doing.
You could fidget, man.
I think everybody should have their own like personalized fidget.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like built to your hand.
What do you think about just a
Fucking love this
What do you
thing,
think
man.
about a small ball?
Just to hold in your
And
hand.
I'm not trying to take the moment away from fidget.
I think you could do small ball. Can he spin like this?
No. Just like a ball that's kind of like.
I need, but
kind
I
of like
want,
lacrosse bally, but it's smaller than a lacrosse ball.
yeah, I don't hate it, but I want to be able to do. I think what I like about this is you do something.
Yeah.
You're like, what motion can you do with that small ball? Do you have
You
that
could
drawn
go
up yet?
back and forth.
Back and forth. Yeah. But
And like if there's a wall like this,
you could throw it off the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. What about a one-handed motion just in hand? Do you have anything yet?
kind of roll finger to finger.
Okay.
And
don't hate it.
it's small enough that you could get it up in a crevice just like that.
Sure. We'll talk more. Yeah, we'll talk more about it.
Yeah, it's something I've been thinking about for a while. I've been trying to invent this ball.
Yeah. What? There's no ball that's been invented.
No, nobody's ever invented a
Nobody's
ball.
made a ball ever.
No, and that's an untapped market that I think we should profit on.
Yeah.
frankly.
Yeah.
Um,
Like sports balls. Nobody like we can make. What about like making a ball for like a sport, like a sports ball?
Yeah, I
Far
don't think-
fetched. Like that's
Yeah.
untapped.
That's just too. I think that's just too ambitious.
Yeah, it's like who's gonna use this?
Reel it in. Reel it in.
No,
brother.
you're right. You're
Reel
right.
in that creative brain of yours is going
You're right,
again.
you're right.
You-
But we're all the way out now. We bring it back.
the wheels are turning
Now
again.
we bring it back. Yeah,
that's Danny.
yeah.
That's
yeah.
you and your crazy ideas.
Sorry, it's too creative. Yeah.
What, a baseball?
I didn't.
Shut up.
I didn't say
Honestly,
that.
no,
I didn't say that.
What are you gonna put laces on it?
Maybe
No,
you
it's
throw because you could throw like curved.
that'll
shit.
never happen. That will never happen.
Okay.
My MV
My
is
bad.
dude. I believe I gave this last week, but I have I'm giving it to the same guy. MVC,
Most valuable. I don't remember.
most valuable chip.
Oh, these chips.
I think-
Dude,
or I
I did
think-
try one. I did
No.
the protein chips.
Yes. So Quest chips are
Very
getting
good.
the MVC.
Very good. That you could. I don't think they taste the exact same as a Dorito. Is that how you pronounce it?
Dorito, yeah.
Yeah.
The blue and the
A nacho
the red
cheese
bag.
Dorito and a
Yes.
Cool Ranch Dorito.
You had the worst one.
No, it was good though. It was very good.
Very good, but Danny,
Yeah.
I'll have to bring a bag tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know about this. They have just barbecue chips.
Barbecue Quest.
Yeah, and
So
they
how much protein again?
like a small bag is 19 grams of protein. 140 calories.
I'm gonna start eating those,
Dude.
because it'll help me get my protein in.
Yes.
140 calories. It's such good bang for your dollar.
A great bang for your dollar. But Danny, these barbecue ones are like, you had one. You're kind of like, protein chip kind of tastes pretty good, I think. But
Yeah, good. But I'm not like, if this had the same nutritional value as a Dorito, I'm not gonna switch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
These.
You're like, I would just play this.
It tastes very similar to
Lay?
a baked lay barbecue.
A baked. That sounds really good,
Dude.
I can see it looking like that too. It's kind of how they look.
Dude, it's fucking incredible.
Bring
Not an
a
ad.
bag. Bring a bag, and I want to have it.
No, you'll.
Where'd you get them? Just a Ralph?
Ralph.
Cool.
Yeah, no, it's really good stuff. And I've heard through the grapevine they have Flamin' Hots.
Oh, I would do that.
I would get into a
I would
Flamin'
fuck
Hot.
with that.
And then you
fuck
start
with
to have
that.
the conversation of, it's like not healthy, the process. Not shut up.
Just shut up. Zip. You think a Dorito's healthy? You think a Lay's healthy?
4 words: protein.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like,
And when have you ever gone to a chip for nutritional value ever? Well, here's
I
your
think
answer.
the argument would be, I don't go to chips, but now
Just
I
don't
am
eat
going
chips.
to chips.
Right.
But whatever, fuck it. 19 grams of protein. I think I had like 95 grams of protein while watching the Nuggets game yesterday. I didn't even know.
Oh, because you're just eating bags.
I just can't stop doing it.
It's good though.
Yeah, it's
If
great.
you're a chip person, if you have a chip tooth,
Yeah, if you have a chipped tooth,
if you have a chipped tooth,
go to the dentist.
Go
if
to the-
you have
yeah.
a chipped tooth,
Then-
Quest protein chips are for you.
100%.
Yes.
100%.
So MV. Now LV, this goes back to the Nuggets, but just least valuable like people that are in charge of things.
I don't know. The refs or something?
Vegas making odds.
Oh, yeah. Just
They're-
making us such heavy underdogs.
But you're wrong every time,
I
and then you're just, and it's like I was almost 100. I was like, this is too good to be true. They know something I don't.
What with the OKC line being so good for OKC?
We were 11-point underdogs.
It's too much of a line. It should have been
Way
6.
too much.
It should have been 6.
Yeah,
at the
make
highest.
it 6. And
I
you're
do
like,
understand.
I get it.
Like, look, they won a gazillion games the regular season. They've had more rest. They have more depth. They're at home. I get all that, but it's like
11 points.
yeah. What the?
We just won by 88
As the
points.
expected line.
We have one of the greatest players to ever play.
It should have been 5.5.
5.5, and I would have been like, I could see OKC winning by 6.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They're acting like is Yoke gonna quit before the game?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know where they're getting their lines from.
Yeah.
Like, who's in charge of that?
Yeah. I don't know.
I disagree with you.
Is it
guys.
algorithm? Just
I
algorithm?
think it is.
And then, but who makes the algorithm?
I think it's an algorithm once they set it.
Got it. So they are like, we're gonna do minus 10.5, and then it's bopping up and down.
Well, yeah, because then like if a bunch of people take minus 10.5 for like the Nuggets or whatever,
Right. You shift it around.
Yeah, because then you're like, okay, we were probably wrong.
Right.
So then like the people kind of decide. And my other MV is MV most valuable dome, and that's the Intuit Dome. Kind of forgot to give that.
Oh yeah, the Intuit. So we and if you like Dalton, you can roll a clip. Like we've been gassing up the Intuit Dome from the first time we went.
By the way,
Watch.
that arena sucks.
I think the arena's dope.
But I'm saying, guys, let me just scan my ticket.
Oh,
and
that
get
is
in.
fucking horseshit.
You have to set up like a face scan, and then there's a mob of people, and then the app isn't working.
It's
like,
way too much.
What do we need
what
an app for?
What it should be.
I'm pretty sure I gave it an MV last week.
Yeah, we've loved it.
Love that
Always
dome.
loved it. So you go, and we were praising like they do an app, which we fucking love.
I love. Yeah, that's the thing is what we were saying last week is every arena. Why does every NBA team not just use a face recognition app?
Right, because
genius.
everybody's going to put in the time to do the app. Even if you're going once, like you should have an app.
And it's easy to set up.
Easy to set up. So we pulled up. They said, "Hey, Danny and Zach," like, but not even as like breadsticks, just as like you walk up and you go up on you pop up on the iPad, and then we go in. There's
Didn't even
all
have
you can eat food and drink.
Yeah.
Really, really good seats, by the way. We paid like same as what we paid for
Nuggets.
Lakers.
Yeah.
And it was like better. It kind of felt courtside-y. It wasn't, but it had that vibe.
It's the best arena of all time.
And we've been saying that. I love the Intuit Dome, like I've always said.
And what I'm really glad about, Danny, is like there was a rocky start, and we didn't let that show on the pod at all.
No, because on the pod we were like, the app is a great idea.
But it just hasn't been fully baked yet.
Right, that's what we said.
But But shout out to Bomber, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bomber, man.
Did well, man.
Yeah, guys.
Love it.
Great invention with that arena. I love it. I love it.
I love it. It literally does make me want to go to more games. Jokes aside.
It is a great, actually, really.
Like that's a great business play. Like make it an undeniably great arena, and you actually will bring. Like if a rapper that I was 50-50 on is playing there, I probably want to go.
Me too.
Because I love like the lounge thing.
It's sick.
Yeah. LV. Oh, I didn't really have like a relevant LV, so I said let me pick a food.
Oh, come on.
And I'm gonna go. But you don't fuck with these guys either. Those enemy pickles.
I don't fuck with those guys. No.
So I hate those. Since I was a kid, Zach knows. Like,
what are they, like sweet?
I think they're sweet pickles, but there used to be, like we'd go to, what was it called? Super salad. And like there'd be pickles in the little buffet thing. And that you wouldn't know if they're good pickles or enemies. And the sweet ones are the enemies. Y'all.
Yeah, no. And I by
y'all,
that.
man.
That's, and what he said. What he said.
Who likes sweet pickles? Oh my God.
I was actually just on the phone with Abby for like an hour. And
what'd she say?
And she, by the way, I'm starting to think we didn't grow up with her because she said, and I do appreciate the offer, but she was like, you and Danny like spicy and sweet, right?
Crazy.
Abby.
Who? That's like the biggest thing we're against.
That's like, I think it's in your bio, if I'm not mistaken.
It is. Yeah.
It's
it's love salty, love sweet together. F them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Dude, by the way, look down. Grab that bag of candy to the left of your chair. That got sent in our Easter basket.
Where?
Maybe it got moved. All right. Well, we got. Is it not right there? There's not a bag right there. Scott.
It's right there.
Okay. Whatever. But we got sent like jalapeno, like peach gummies or something.
No, absolutely not.
So I don't know what's going on with that.
Now I want to find them.
They're probably over. I probably moved them over there. Yep, I see them right there.
Also, I got a mom sent a bag of jelly beans, as you may know.
Yeah, I think to hear that we gave to you.
Yes, and I've just they're just like in my car, and I'll have a scoop.
Yeah, that's nice.
Here and there.
Yeah.
And it was like probably like a week ago that I got them, and it's like about a week ago my teeth started hurting, and I was just, for the life of me, I was like, I could not figure out.
So I'm trying to think of what it could be.
Yeah, see, you're struggling with it too. So
what
happened? So about a week ago, I got these jelly beans, and I've been eating them ever since.
Skip over that. What else have you been doing? Yeah, I'm
Gym,
trying to figure out. Okay, maybe gym. Are you?
We went to the Clippers Nuggets game.
Yeah, we like drank a little there. Maybe it's alcohol.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't figure it out.
Maybe if you're lifting and you're like breathing too much air.
I tried that. I tried to not breathe for a while too. Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Yeah, that's weird. So your teeth have been hurting?
Yeah, and I was like, what could it be? And
yeah, I don't know.
I'm still searching, honestly.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna keep doing those jelly beans. Shout out to Mom for sending them.
Love them jelly beans. Man.
Really good. Really, it's a good.
Really good.
It's a good little in your car, just like. Oh,
little handful.
Look at these.
Maybe a little pre-workout handful.
Yeah. Pre-workout, post-workout.
Mid-workout.
Mid-workout,
post-side,
post-meal.
To the left of the workout, to the right of the workout.
Pre-podcast, post-podcast.
Yeah, post-podcast, during podcast.
Yeah.
Pre-sleep, post-sleep.
Yeah.
Pre-wake up, post-wake up, during sleep.
I bet if I put a bowl of jelly beans on my nightstand, I would eat them in my sleep.
Yeah, probably.
I'm trained to eat jelly beans.
Yeah, you're trained to eat gummy candy.
I am. That's what I was born to do.
Yeah.
And I don't apologize for it.
You shouldn't. And
then for whatever reason, my teeth hurt.
I'm still trying to figure out.
That's what I'm saying. It's so
I don't
dumb.
know.
Like,
I don't know what that is.
I feel like an idiot.
It might be, you know what it might be? It's just like genetics. Like some people's teeth hurt.
Probably.
Because mine don't really hurt. So I don't know. Like maybe it's like a genetics thing.
And you eat jelly beans or you don't eat jelly beans?
Why does that matter? I don't get it.
I don't know. I'm being weird.
I don't think I do, but mine don't hurt. But I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah. I'll go, let's see. Rookie. I got two quick rookies here. We got a water filter going. So it makes the water good. Sarah wants me to get off water bottles, plastic water bottles.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, I'm not fucking doing that.
Does she have a reason for that?
Yeah, I think
microplastics.
It's a plastic. I think her thing is it's like it could cause cancer, like plastics or something.
Yeah, but
and I think she's like it's an environment thing. That one I don't really get because it's like they're in the stores anyways, whatever.
Oh, I've never understood that, but I need somebody to explain microplastics to me.
She just says like it's not good for you. I don't know, but so we got a water filter. We put the water in there. It tastes fantastic. Tastes like store-bought water. Yeah, that's what a filter does.
But you think it tastes different than?
Oh yeah, like because we don't have the fridge thing here. So like I would never drink sink water, but if you do it out of the faucet and put it in a filter, like that's what a lot of people do.
Yeah,
and it tastes like amazing.
And you've been drinking out of what, cups?
I have. Yeah, I do this. This. Have you ever seen one of these? So this is a.
What the
It's
H?
called. So it's called a cup, and then you know what this is called? Probably not. So this is called a straw. Yeah.
And what? It just
Yeah,
shoots
you go
it
like
up?
this,
It shoots it out. What? What are you doing? Putting your mouth on that
It's
thing.
not okay. Be mature. But yeah. So you drink out of. So you drink out of the straw.
And then you just, what happened? You throw it away when you're done, or?
No, you could keep it. You can clean it. It's just like a cup. I don't. Yeah. I'll show you more cups after.
That's bizarre.
Because you do bottles, right? You got a bottle right there.
I always do bottles, yeah.
Yeah. So
but-
it's called a cup. It's called a water filter. Shout out to that. Another one. Welcome back, chicken strips at McDonald's. Yeah, man.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. They do that?
They do it now.
Was that like a big announcement?
Remember they used to do chicken selects? That shit was good.
I feel like that should have been like something we heard
I saw.
about.
I've seen a commercial for
Oh.
it. I got like Uber Eats one time, like last week or something. McDonald's. I think it was actually after the Clips game. For some reason, whenever we go to those games, I get McDonald's after, and it was just on the thing. Chicken strips.
Wow. And they're good?
Yeah, they're not. Do you remember chicken selects?
I
though?
don't. I was
So
too young.
chicken selects were different. They're not like that. They're like the chicken sandwich they do there, like in strip form, is how I describe it. It's good.
Oh, that's not what I want in my chicken finger.
It's good. It's not quite. Yeah, it's not like I want bready.
It's not breaded chicken.
It is breaded chicken. It's breaded chicken, but it's not. It's good. It's not amazing.
You know who really breads their chicken?
I would say stick to the chicken nuggets. Who breads their chicken? Who breads their chicken?
You're
I'll
like,
tell
this
you.
is breaded chicken.
Fast food. Red Robin.
Canes. You're like breaded chicken.
Canes. Yeah. Red Robin really breads that shit up.
For sure.
Yeah.
But listen, I might have to tap in.
Tap in. Yeah, it's solid. It's solid.
I love a chicken finger. I really
Me
do.
too. Me too, man.
My rookie is, I haven't actually implemented it yet, but I'm looking to. Just like when something doesn't go my way, just uncontrollably sobbing.
Yeah, that's great, man.
You know, and like
That's the emote for that situation.
yeah, like I thought about it this morning. I've been running into issues. They just park behind my car every single time.
Yeah.
It's like this morning. It was like we're about to film with Gary V. I think it should be out by the time
Shout out
this
to
episode
Gary.
comes
Yeah.
out. Shout out to Gary. And I'm like, I want to get here early. I want to get it all ready, and
Yeah.
I couldn't because there was a truck behind my car.
Mhm.
And in that moment, I was like, I could just start uncontrollably
So
sobbing.
what would it look like? Go ahead.
Can you move your truck? I have to go. I want to go, and I'm in a rush.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of parking out there. There's plenty of parking in the street. You know that.
I'll
You
fuck
know
with
that.
it. I'll fuck with it because
And
then
then-
I'll be like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you would. You'd be like, I'm so sorry. I
Yeah,
didn't mean
yeah.
to. I'll be better. And then
What is that embarrassing?
oh, what are you too much
Is
of a
he-
man to
what
do
is-
that?
Yeah, what is he not a man?
Yeah, what do you oh, okay, big macho man.
What
Oh,
you can't have emotions, man?
yeah, what do you can't sob to truck drivers
Yeah,
behind your car?
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever, buddy.
Whatever, man.
Yeah, and then I would just go
Eat
along.
shit, buddy.
Yeah, all right.
Sorry.
I would go along with my day. And just like
Yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah,
even tell
that's
you
good.
about it.
And you just do it, and maybe one happens with us. And
Yeah,
we
yeah.
don't like have to talk about
No,
it.
we don't have to talk about it. It's just that's how I deal with my problems now.
Like maybe like one of the cameras like isn't working.
And I will
what
uncontrollably
would you do?
just I don't get why it's not on.
Yeah, and then we fix it, and then you're like, you're all good.
Yeah, and then we're like, oh, that's good.
and then you're like, good.
Yeah, you
laugh.
dust yourself off.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it would feel good to just let it rip.
You do it as a kid, it's fucking awesome.
Yes, as a little baby, you're just yeah,
Because you're fucking hungry. And then
Yes.
you're eating, you're like, thank you. Peace. Appreciate
Yes.
it.
I appreciate you, Mom.
Yeah, thank you, Mom.
Yeah, but that's
we should bring back crying as adults.
I'm trying to get into it. So if you see me on the streets just like crying or like at the gym if somebody like steals my machine or
Yeah. Or like somebody's taking too long in the machine.
yeah,
You
don't make it
cry
a big
behind
deal.
Yeah.
I'm also looking to implement like a new strategy. Ask me if you could work in with me.
Can I work in with you?
No,
Yeah, that's a good answer.
I'm trying
Nobody really wants. You know what? You know what's similar? Sports comparison. Guess you could probably guess
to
it.
similar sports comparison.
So work like nobody. You do it because you're respectful, but nobody really wants to do this.
Share a lane in the
No,
swimming lanes.
Joining up with like another twosome in golf.
Yes.
You do it because it's like might speed up the course. Nobody like really wants to do it because I don't like want somebody to watch me hit. And, like,
Yep, I get that.
it's like a very similar thing.
It is very similar, and it's just like I don't like I'm never gonna be longer than like 3 or 4 sets. Just wait your turn.
No, you can't. Yeah, no, you can't work it.
Can I work in? No.
No, you can't. But thank you for asking.
Find something else.
Yeah.
There's plenty of other machines.
Yeah.
And then my confession, I'm like 95% sure that Gary from White Lotus works out at my gym.
Oh, sick.
But
Sick, dude.
I can't say high because it might just be a white bald guy.
I mean, he definitely has the look of a white bald guy. Like
Dude.
he definitely has in this world 200 doppelgangers.
Dude,
Don't
more.
you think? Yeah, if that prototype for sure.
For sure, dude. It's just like that. I think it's him, but then I'm like, it also might just not be him.
Right.
But it's every time I'm like, that has to be Gary.
Don't get a flick of him. I mean,
I'm never going to know.
it really could be him. It could not be him.
It's just an unfortunate prototype because like if it's somebody more.
Has anybody else gone up to him
No.
when you've been around?
I think they have the same fear.
Yeah.
I don't. If you see just a white bald guy.
Like if you're thinking of a white bald guy right now, you're thinking of Gary.
Yeah, even if you haven't seen the show.
Yeah.
So I see
He's
that
such
guy
an
at the gym
interesting
every single
character.
day.
Okay. Has he played in all 3 seasons?
Yep, I think he's the only one that's played in all 3,
Yeah, he's just a constant.
except for
And there's still some unanswered shit about him.
and he'll be in season 4.
Yeah.
He's just sticking around.
I thought he had a shot at dying, and he didn't.
I don't get like what his deal even is at this point.
He's just rich and like guilty of shit. So
Yeah,
he's
but-
just trying to like.
But he wants somebody to bang his wife. I'm kind of like
I think
don't
he's
even
got
remember.
so much bread. He's like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
It's-
he's
I
just
don't-
like, I'm
Just you do that. And
yeah,
just
just-
do the thing.
whatever
and-
the fuck.
yeah.
I don't know.
My confession. I mean, it's not really like a confession, but just like you and I went snowboarding last night at like an influencer event. A bunch of other creators
Oh
and shit.
hell yeah,
Yeah, it's cool.
that's sweet.
We snowboarded and then like we collab with like people that we fuck with.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then I had a dream that we went snowboarding. Yeah, that was my dream.
No, that's
It's
dope.
like snowboarding and like filming like snowboard content.
Maybe we have.
I don't
do
usually
that.
remember my dreams either, but I remember that.
Did you like write it down right when you woke up?
I kind of put it in my notes. Yeah, I was like snowboarding.
Fuck. I mean, that is pretty like rad.
It was dope. It was
Yeah.
dope.
I don't. I
Actually, you ever try snowboarding?
Nope.
I did a
Yeah.
little bit.
You
I like
did?
skiing more. I like skiing.
Really?
Yeah, it was more fun.
Snowboarding's cool.
Snowboarding's cooler for sure,
Yeah.
but I like skiing.
By the way, this episode is brought to you by.
Underdog.
Yeah, he's our underdog guy. He does it better than anybody in the business.
Yeah.
Find somebody that says underdog better than Danny.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not cheap to have. Like I'll do if somebody else needs me to say it, I'll say it. It's not cheap.
yeah.
I'll say that much.
He said it for a couple. You said it at a wedding once, didn't you?
Wedding, yeah. I
Yeah.
did. I do a lot of brand events,
And birthday. He does birthdays,
birthdays, yeah.
brands, and
and it's only that word though. I
yeah.
don't do like people have been like do like coming soon. I don't. That's
no,
some,
it doesn't say coming. That
do
doesn't even
underdog.
sound like you.
yeah. It's not me.
Um,
But yeah, code Breadbasket. Shout out to Underdog. We're in the NBA playoffs here. We were talking about a second ago. They should start to add some some lines for his coaching, right? Like, is it going to be how many times is he going to draw up a play? How many times is he going to yell at Russ?
Yeah, and I wouldn't put it past them. And listen, they got this new thing going on. It's called ladders.
Ladders, yes.
So what you're going to want to do, you're going to pick a couple players, right? For me personally, I'm looking at Nikola Jokic. I'm a big Jason Tatum guy. I don't know if you know that about me.
You're a big Tatum guy?
I went to Duke, so like I fuck with.
You attended Duke University,
Yes.
yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. So Tatum. So I'll go like Yoke, Tatum. Let's go Donovan Mitchell. As good as they do,
Yep.
you're gonna want to rise and rise and rise.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can get up to 100x. Yeah, the ladders is very interesting. Check that out if you haven't.
Code Breadbasket.
Let's get
Shout out
back
to
into the
Underdog.
episode.
All right, I got a stat here. This is Pop sent us the number one of this stat. So I just went
Yeah, what
down
was
the
that
web.
about?
What do you mean? You're just sending us stats?
Because I thought there was gonna be a follow up. Like
No.
somebody asked me.
It seems like maybe he's just like watching First Take or
You
something.
he just statted us up.
Yeah. So you'll know the number one of this. I mean, a lot of this is just going to be great players that have played a lot of playoff games. It's not really like a negative thing even. Most turnovers. Which 10 NBA players have the most playoff turnovers?
I mean, yeah, it's just guys.
It's like guys that played a lot. Yeah.
LeBron James.
LeBron is in the 1,047.
You got to say Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan was not in there. He's in like
Oh.
the 12.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe's in the 4 with 647. LeBron's got so many more because he's played so many more.
Magic Johnson.
Magic is in the 2 with 696.
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird was not in there.
Yeah, not a ball handler.
Yeah, I mean, none of these are really like too crazy. It's just like think of guys that like won like 4 rings and like just 4 to 5 rings.
4 rings.
Or
Shaq.
5, no, or 5 rings. Shaq 649 in the 3.
Or 5 rings, you said?
Yeah, I don't want to limit you.
Tim Duncan.
Or 6 rings. Tim Duncan is in the 5, 6.
Or 6 rings. Who has 6 rings?
Actually, no, never mind. I was thinking about MJ.
Legends here?
Yeah, legends, just like really good basketball players.
Any bad basketball players?
Not really.
Any guys that you would love to root against? Not in a way that you hate them, but in the way that you're like, that guy, that's not going to work out.
Not really. I mean, we rooted against a guy last series that's in here.
Yeah, Jim Harden?
Yeah, Jimothy Harden's in the 8 with 590. Scottie Pippen's on here.
Scottie Pippen?
Scottie Pippen's in the 6 with 602.
By the way, I think Jim got a little bit. Sports analysts go too hard on people.
Like, they're just making the narrative that, like, any big series, he sucks. It's like he doesn't, dude.
He didn't play well, but he also had 13 dimes. So he didn't shoot that much.
Like, he was probably just reading the game. He's like, I shouldn't be shooting right now. Like, if you had 13 dimes.
Yeah, if you don't shoot a lot and you.
Yes, dude. If you were 3 for 17, different.
Right.
Yeah. And if you look at his stat lines, you definitely saw it. They were showing it much. Like, he's had a couple good games in there.
Yeah, they flip flop way too hard.
Yeah, and now like that's the narrative of like every Jim Harden big series. It's just kind of bullshit.
And the narrative right now is like the Nuggets are going to win the series, but then like if we fucking get blown out by 20 in game 2, everybody's going to be.
And it might be like Jokic can't
Nuggets
carry a team,
or it'll be a fucking Thunder and 5.
Yeah,
and they go back and forth.
Especially like Stephen A. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't even watch Stephen A. because I'm
over.
like I can't. The guy.
Yeah, he just doesn't know. Tony Parker's in the 7.
Tony
as well.
Parker.
Tony Parker's in the 7, and then 9 and 10 like gettable, honestly.
Dwayne Wade
in the 9. That's a great get, man.
Or no, Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, Dwayne Wade. I wasn't gonna correct you, but
who has been?
Who's calling my phone?
Wait, did you say Steph Curry was in there?
I didn't say anything. We haven't talked about Steph once.
We haven't?
No. Swear to God, we have not talked about him once. So
I mean, he's played in quite a few games.
Mm-hmm.
Steph Curry.
Not in there.
Fuck, man.
Surprising that KD is over him. But KD's
surprising.
KD's in the 10. Maybe Steph. I don't know. It's surprising.
Good. Let's get into Q's.
Q's? Are we missing anything? I think we're Q's.
I think we're right into Q's.
Q's.
Questions from the sticks. Da-da.
This comes from James Alcock. Yeah. Not funny about that.
I'm not laughing.
Just James Alcock.
Stay trying to make me laugh, man.
I was not trying to make you laugh. He says, "Why has the media not let the Fox comment since 2013? All he said was, do."
Yeah. What does the Fox say? That record?
Yeah, I mean we know it. We love it.
Yeah. Why is the media kind of covered him up? I don't know. I think he knows something.
He's been silenced. Yeah, but I guess the better question is, what does he know that they're trying to hide? Right?
Yeah.
And by the way, go listen to the record again. He said a lot more than do.
A lot fucking more.
There's a lot of social commentary.
A lot of coming of age stuff. You know?
And in the music video, there's a lot of Easter eggs and
Yes.
Yeah, and
a lot to unpack. It's like you need 50 listens, and then you could start to process the first layer.
Exactly. So
right.
while yes, he said do.
Right. Do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's start there, Alcock.
You could like write a paper on that
For
record.
sure. And I did, actually, I think in college.
Really? What was it, like your senior thesis or something?
Senior thesis, and I'll say this, James, he does know some things. We don't know what he knows, but he's in hiding, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's in hiding too. I think he fled overseas. He's somewhere overseas.
For his own good.
Yeah.
Anthony Lawless asks, if the date March 4th stopped existing and was skipped every year, how long would it take you to realize it was gone?
So March 4th, just a day. I don't know. So you're just skipping to 5, right? That's what you're kind of seeing.
You go 3 to 5.
I think it'd take me like a couple years. I think first year I would be like, I just like wasn't. I forgot about the 4th, and it just kind of is the 5th now.
But this year, did you remember the 4th?
No, but I think if it hopped from 3 to 5, I would have been like, that felt weird. But I wouldn't have like talked about it. I would have just been like, oh, like I must have just been.
But what day is it today?
May 6th.
See, but that's what I'm saying. It could have very well been May 8th, and you'd be
and
like,
I wouldn't.
yeah.
I actually only know because of Cinco de Mayo yesterday.
Exactly.
So I knew it was the 6th. I don't know, man. But so does it not? So we go Monday to Tuesday though. We don't skip.
Yeah, we go Monday to Tuesday.
So everything stays the same. Maybe actually a lot longer then.
I would never know.
You think never in your lifetime?
Never.
I think like 10 years, and something would just happen.
Yeah, I mean,
we'd like. What if you schedule something on March 4th?
And then, but yeah, I guess what happens to that?
Like, does that just
the day just doesn't exist, and then you're just like, did that happen? And then
or they're like, what's March 4th? And then
See, what's March 4th?
Then you go down the
you're
rabbit
like,
hole.
what?
The fuck is March 4th? Are you like a nutcase?
Yeah, see, that's kind of, if other people are in on it, like, it might honestly be 1 year.
Yeah. But if it's just like you kind of just go to the next day, it's probably a long time.
Yeah.
I'll go 10 years.
All right, this one comes from Charlie Hennigan. It's his debut, which I'm happy for him.
Welcome, Charlie.
I'll give you a
Questions from the sticks. Da-da.
Welcome,
greetings and salutations, Dak and Zanny. My name is Charlie, and I'm currently 0 for 4 from the field,
Okay.
but now he's 1 for 5.
Yeah, and this
So-
has been a smooth read so far.
Very
It's been
smooth read. And
yeah.
what I like is he gave me like almost transition words, I would say.
Right.
Before we get into it,
Like that is
Like,
really smooth.
right?
Smooth verbiage.
where
Yeah.
I don't know where he even learned that. A cue that needs to be asked more. How are we doing today, fine gentlemen?
Just how are we doing? We're doing well.
Yeah, we're doing well.
We're doing pretty well.
And I like what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? And listen, and this is 5th, but I would say shoot.
Mm-hmm.
This is, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got it up. How are we doing today, fine gentlemen? Simple but fun ranking. Rank these 5 sports moments. First up is the Cubs winning the 2016 World Series in extras. It's just a normal blind here.
So he's just doing a blind, but he introed it very, very well, and he
Very-
asked us how we're doing.
very
and
smooth.
And that kind of warmed us up.
Yes.
Like, see what he's doing here.
Soften us up.
Yeah, it softened us up. I mean, that was I actually remember that World Series because my roommate at Belmont was like a fan or something. It's like crazy.
What was his name?
I don't remember, but he was like a Cubs like enthusiast, and he was like crying when they won.
Do you think he could have maybe been from Chicago?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
No,
But
that's
it was cool. But I think like for me, I don't really care, so I'm gonna put in like the 4.
Yeah, beautiful moment though. I think
Beautiful.
what, like
Yeah,
100
and the
years.
Cubs ended the streak. Actually, I'm gonna bump it up to 3. Now that I'm thinking about it, 3.
Next, you got the Nuggets winning the Larry O.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Number
Yeah.
1.
And that's biased aside too.
Oh, that has nothing to do with me. Like
Best ring of all in all of sports.
in
really.
all of sports ever. Yeah.
Then we have McGregor holding 2 belts at once.
That was sick. That was
Very
a
cool.
sick moment.
First
I'm
ever
kind
do
of
it.
bummed we weren't like as into the UFC then.
I wasn't into it at all. I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
until-
But I'm gonna put that in. I mean, he's gonna bring a lot of good moments. So I'm gonna put it in the 4 because he might bring another Denver one or something like a Broncos one.
and then we have the basketball being invented.
We'll go 2. We'll go 2.
It's a
plus ball.
I would one of the better balls for sure.
Yeah.
Bounces,
It bounces. It
rolls if you need it to.
you could throw it very well.
It's a good throwing ball. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then last we have Shadur sliding in the draft. Thank you for your time, esteemed gentlemen. Listen,
That was good. That was really well.
I enjoyed my time. I enjoyed my time with
I
it.
had a great time. Come back anytime, man. We got Victor Olivo. He might be most answered. Were you just about to read a Victor Olivo?
No, but like,
I think he might be most answered stick.
he's up there for
He is
sure.
way up there, man. This is a good question too. He said, "Is it generational or an age thing to be butt ass naked in the gym locker room?" He said, "Like when you guys get to 80, will you be doing that?"
No.
I will not be doing that. So is it like do you think Pops like would do that?
No, I do not think Pops would do that.
So it's just like a you're just that type of guy that just whips your nuts out?
I don't know. It's a really good question from Olivo.
Because there is no circumstance where I would ever do that.
Dude, I also am I've graduated to like I'm all steam and shower at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
There's never a time when I don't have a towel on. Because
And you're not even you're just in an all guys steam and stuff.
but there's no reason to just be butt ass naked at any point. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like-
even
it's
want
like-
to be.
But it's just like nobody needs like you could walk around your crib butt ass naked, baby, but you're not gonna do it because it's just you don't.
If you don't want it, it's not
weird.
comfortable.
Have you? Yeah, it's so uncomfortable.
Dude, like when I'm changing in the morning, I like you change and then you're changed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like walk
You don't
around
even
my
want to spend.
room.
Yeah. You don't want to. I spend very little time butt ass naked.
Yeah, so I think it's like a thing. It's like they have a thing for being butt ass naked.
They just don't give a fuck about anything.
Yeah, but even if I didn't give a fuck, I still would be like, I don't.
Yeah, because if you were alone in your crib and nobody could see, you wouldn't be just butt ass naked.
I would rather have some underwear on.
Yeah.
At least
It feels weird.
it is very odd. Great.
So the answer is I don't think it's anything. I think it's like a person by person.
It's a person by person basis.
But is anybody in their 20s doing it really?
I haven't seen it, to be honest.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. So it's partly age, but then I think it's person by person, older age.
You gotta want to do it.
Yeah, you
That's
got
got to be a goal of yours.
But or do you think they're just like their pops did it, so like they don't even realize like it's weird to just like have your nuts out?
But do you think that they're walking around their bedroom butt ass naked? Probably.
Probably, or they're just like their understanding is like the locker room. You just walk around naked. That's what you can do. You can do it.
It's an odd phenomenon.
It should be not allowed.
It should not be allowed.
Like, hey, front desk. There's a naked guy in there.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
There's a naked man.
I think he needs to go get arrested.
Holy shit, dude! You're naked.
Did you? Hey, man.
What the hell, dude?
Yeah. What the
Wow.
fuck?
Yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah. Do not do that.
Oh, this is an interesting question. Noah Petchke asks, "What's Scott's favorite muscle group to hit?"
Legs, weirdly.
Yeah, he does
he
like legs.
loves legs.
Yeah, he
he's
does.
Like really up top of the tank today.
Oh, he's top of tank.
Tank.
You know what? This is probably the first time they've ever even seen him really.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to get. Maybe he's more comfortable and just wants to be on the pod.
Yeah, so he does a lot of squats. He does a lot of sled pulls as well.
Yeah, he loves them. Loves them.
He loves them. I mean, listen, and that's.
It's good for football.
Yeah, yes.
Like you got to drive the legs.
But you also got to he's going to need to develop the chest.
Definitely.
But I think that's a muscle group that everybody's going to get into at some point.
So he's a young fish. Like
he'll come around.
He's been DMing us. Let's see what he said. I'm just going to see.
Scotty?
Woo, what a game I had today. 12 swim moves and 3 touchdowns and the game-winning interception.
He got an interception?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's been just spamming.
Oh, my God. I haven't seen one. That's to us or
No,
that's to
these
you?
are me, but you definitely have them,
Oh,
too.
my God.
Zach was there cheering me on, but where were you, Pops? Chilling with Larry O? No, Scott. I was fucking there. I had to go get us dinner, okay? Fucking Scott.
Yeah, but you know that
Never mind, you're my favorite dad now. Just watch the latest pod. Why was Zach and that fish so close at the beginning? You were holding. That's really, by the way, that can create a lot of baggage. You shouldn't do that around your kid fish. Hold a big fish.
Oh,
no, it
grow
can
up.
create. It's really
Oh,
no. There's
grow
studies.
up.
No, there's like
what do you?
There's
no.
psychology shit coming out. I'm telling you, dude. It's not good for fish psychology.
But
look
yet-
at Scott right now. He
and-
looks
and-
fucking so scared.
What is it, Scott?
A big fish in your arms. It's like it's a fear of abandonment thing.
And then in 10 more years, there's going to be another opposite study.
What? That is good for the fish?
I don't know,
like
man.
starting me on.
Yes.
Like there's other fish in the sea.
Yeah,
type
there's
shit?
other fish out here.
Yeah, I mean, you could play that role.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's gonna be like the teenage years. He's gonna hate you. You know. We got Jack here, J4CK. He said, "I have a really good pen. I would like to offer a max contract, but when is the right time in life to switch from pencil to pen? All my notes and work for classes are in pencil, but it's easier to read when in pen. With that being said, I like how pencil can also play eraser since I make mistakes, doodle, and like to correct work."
Yeah.
And then he also said, word challenge for Danny. I was able to win today. He said, try to sneak the word Zach into the podcast one time without getting caught. Gotcha.
What the fuck, dude? How did
I've
I not
actually done it
catch
like
that?
30 times too.
When?
I've just said like your name. I've just said Zach like in conversation. Really smooth, huh?
How the fuck did
So
you do
Dalton, give me a tally on that one.
that? Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
You didn't
dude.
notice at all, huh?
I guess you're just like you were just you're peppering other words out of there.
Yeah, because it's like a really niche one to say.
Yeah.
I was like, how am I gonna fit it?
And I
it
guess you
just-
did.
a lot.
I guess if you just shoot, like if you're just a high volume shooter, you're
Yeah.
going to get one to fall.
Yeah, and we'll put when I said it.
Danny. That's
Yeah, it was-
Shoot or shoot Danny right there.
In terms of the pen situation, I mean, you should make that switch, Jack. I've made the switch. Zach, I think you've made the switch.
Yeah.
It's funny he says that. I tried to play pencil today because like my pen was running out of ink. Pencil stinks. He is tough to read. He's light.
He's tough to read.
he's
And it,
thin.
it's kind of like once you go pen, you don't go back.
You don't. You won't be going back.
But if you, I think you should stick with pencil as long as you can.
yeah, I mean, I like pencil's cool. Pencil's fundamental. Pencil's almost nostalgic.
Uh-huh.
I like what he does on the Scantron.
Yeah, I do. I like it.
Penn hasn't added that to his game. I don't know why.
I think Penn just like he doesn't. It's like he's like I don't want to add that to my game.
Don't put me in the standardized testing box or what?
Yeah, he's just like that's not fun. I don't do that. I write essays.
He signs autographs.
Yeah, I sign autographs. I do what I want.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he's
yeah,
rich enough to the point where like he doesn't have to.
Yeah, he doesn't need that bag.
He
Which,
could
by the
do
way,
it.
the Scantron bag is not. It's like $100K a year.
Yeah, it's not-
Pencil doesn't make as much as you think.
No, not
Like he's doing. Pencil goes to do poster signings.
Yeah.
because he needs it.
because he does. He needs it.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, switch to pen. I mean, it's a great experience.
Yeah. Landon Thrift DM'd me challenge for the next pod.
I just wasn't on my fucking. I wasn't paying attention to that shit. I wasn't playing
Say the
defense.
phrase shoot or shoot 3 times without Danny catching on.
Damn it, dude. That one, and you were forcing them up.
I did. Did you hear me force one up on that last one?
You just said it.
Shoot or shoot Danny. But
We were talking about the Zach.
yes.
Dude.
And I got a little cheeky this time. It was the first thing I said on the podcast.
What'd you say?
The little glorilla or
What was it?
they say shoot or shoot.
Oh, that was great, man. That's a great
Yeah.
way to do it. And I think, by the way, and you haven't been doing this, but I was looking at some other ones, and I wanted to start a little easier with the Zach one.
That one was tough.
That one was tough, but you can't just spam them 3 in a row. Like, you haven't been doing that. But I was like, there were some that I was looking at. Like, you could have been like there was one, I don't want to do it and give it away.
Well,
But there's
also
somewhere it could be, like, say it were like true or false. And I was like, let's like, all right,
Yeah.
all right, I got a true or false for you. All right, so let's do this true or false. All right, so ready, true or false. Like,
Can't
you
do
can't
that.
do it like that.
right.
You have to space them.
I like
I
that.
think I'm like 0-3 defensively against you. I caught you once.
Defensively, it's almost impossible to stop.
It's really tough. Because
I mean, I think I almost you know what? Actually, I guess like hindsight's 50-50.
Yeah.
Hindsight's 20-20, but
Yeah, hindsight's 60-60.
the Zach one, I want to say that I had it, but I didn't have it.
Like, you didn't catch
Like,
it.
cause I'm looking back at it and
I think you just got to be alert defensively. I wasn't alert, really.
no.
I kind of forgot. We got Adam Drumsy here, and this is just like a great complaint that I have and you have for sure. What up, Z King and Spice God? Breadstick Adam here, a.k.a. Lionel Breddy. I have a quick complaint ski and question ski for you.
Go.
I'm so sick and tired of the effing NBA app.
Yeah.
What am I paying for?
Great question.
How is it I can own the app and still not be able to watch any games? It's such bullshit.
It's such a good question.
Like, fucking figure that out, dude.
Dude,
You're paying for, what are you paying for on the NBA app? To watch the games. And you can't watch them all, so what? You're just cooked?
I don't know about
Is
you.
it like a TV network issue? Yesterday I had an issue with fucking, because it started on the NBA app, and I don't have it.
For me,
Well, I guess that's not an NBA issue, or that's not an NBA app issue.
for me, it started on the NBA app, but then it was just like I was just watching from like a weird angle. It was like I was watching from the top of one of the hoops.
Oh, really?
It put me on the top of the Nuggets hoop,
Which
I
is
was
cool. Which, by the way, it's cool for one set.
It's cool once.
And then was OKC on the other side?
Yeah, and I was like, wait, you left me over here.
Yeah, that's
The
hilarious.
fuck?
Have you noticed, like, it seems like once a half they're doing like a weird angle?
And every time I'm like,
Switch it back. Switch
yeah,
it back.
you're making me dizzy, dude.
Yeah, because I remember back in the day they used to do it once in a while. I'd be like, keep it like that. That's sick. And now I don't feel that way.
I think if they're shooting like free throws,
Yeah, do it.
maybe do a nice little pan.
Yeah, but once a half they're trying like a
And I
fucking stop. Switch it back.
yeah, switch it back.
Fix it.
I notice it. Yeah, but the NBA, that's such a valid complaint.
It's a great complaint. And then he said, anyways, my question is how many Zach and Danny's would it take to break 50 in a best ball 18-hole round of golf? So
great
how many
question.
do we need in the group? And
Break 50?
Are we to break 50? Are we playing? Wait, break 50 is crazy.
I don't even know if
'Cause
100
like
could
Bryson
do.
does break 50. He goes from the fronts. Should we go from the fronts?
The front is like ladies' tees?
He goes from the front, I think, or like reds or something.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I mean, if
So let's go. We're playing from the fronts. How
think
many of us? I think we need probably
50
like,
of us. So
Best
25
ball-
and 25.
You think we need 50 and we play the best ball? So imagine being behind that group.
Yeah, that would be a lot. It would be a lot. Yeah.
So we're
but we play quick.
Yeah, we play quick. I think it's like 10. I don't think we need that many. 5 of you.
I'm just saying, like,
We're getting a really good ball off the tee every time.
yeah, but you gotta,
And
you
that-
have to spank it off the tee
Yeah, you got to spank it off
to get
the
a
tee.
50.
Yeah, but think of how dangerous we are putting. We get 10 looks.
Really dangerous.
10 looks, and like the 8th player,
But that's what I'm saying
like
though.
Danny 8 gets a read.
But Zach 12 is no better than Zach 1.
Yeah, I think it's 20.
I do think that those, like, we should get them together, the 25 Dannies and the 25 Zachs. I think that would be fun.
It's tough with scheduling.
It's tough with
Some of them are
scheduling.
stubborn. Like Zach 8 is like so.
Zach 4 is my dog.
Yeah, Zach 4 is cool. I like
Zach 3 is a dick.
Yeah, Danny 9 is cool.
Yep, I've
Danny-
met Danny 9.
Danny 11, just forget about it. Don't even.
Yeah, don't even try.
be around him.
Don't
Yeah.
even try.
So how many do you think it would be though? You think? I think
it's-
20, 10 of each.
Let's
That's
really
so
think.
many looks on goal, dude.
And we have to get it in this one round. 50 of us.
It's just how many would it take?
25 and 25.
Like if we started with 1 and 1, did get it. 2 and 2,
do not
will
get
not
it.
get it.
Yeah, let's go that. Let's do that. 1 and 1. Do we get it?
No.
No.
2 and 2,
No.
3 and 3,
No.
4 and 4,
No.
5-5. No.
No.
6-6.
Nope.
7-7.
Because it's still just us playing golf.
Yeah.
We don't. I don't think we could.
All 7 Dannies are still gonna fucking hit it with tail.
Yeah.
You know.
50 is my answer.
I think 20. I think 20. 10 of you, 10 of me.
we can try it out if somebody maybe.
Yeah, we can make it
Our
work.
PO. We'll pop the PO box up. Send us a cloning machine.
Yeah, easy. We got David Motts in here. He said,
Dog?
"That's my dog." Shout out to David. Shout out to Cherry Creek.
And we'll finish with this.
Yeah, he said, "What up, bread boys? Other than LeJohn Brames, who's that? LeJohn Brames. I don't know who that is. Do you know?
I don't know what's going on right now.
Well, he just said other than LeJohn Brames, like NBA player.
Yeah.
LeJohn Brames.
Yeah, I know LeJohn Brames.
So because there's LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron played. Yeah, LeJohn Brames.
Who'd LeJohn play for?
Kings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other than LeJohn Brames, who is the one player in the past 20 years you wish you could see on the Nuggets? So why would we want a Kings player? I don't. Why
He
is
would
he
be.
assuming like that?
We could
want
use him
LeBron?
now. He's a good wing, but
Okay. Other than LeJohn, who would we want to see? Who in the past 20 do we wish we could see on the Nuggets?
in the past 20 years,
Yeah. It's like, dude, like AI would have been one. It's awesome he was on our team.
yeah. But if we're talking
Past 20 years, who
Kobe
would we,
Bryant,
Like who? Yeah, Kobe.
Kobe Bryant, and then if
Next down the line, who would you go?
Shaq,
Yeah, and then next down the line.
are we teaming these guys up with Nikola?
I don't know. I think it's just like who would we have wanted to see?
Oh, it would have
Definitely
been.
Kobe
It would have been fucking sick if Melo was on our team.
or like Steph.
Steph would be good. Steph, yeah.
Oh, you're saying Carmelo Anthony?
Imagine.
I can't imagine that. That's so different. That's such a different.
That would have been trouble.
Dude, you know a guard that would have been dope? Chauncey Billups would have been sick.
That would have been.
That would have been a good team.
That would have broke the internet.
Yeah,
That would have been crazy.
He also said recently had to start saying Denver Nuggets instead of chicken nuggets to my 1-year-old after he wouldn't stop making chicken noises instead of eating them. That's funny.
Yeah, no, that's For
Got me
sure.
thinking maybe the Nuggets should start selling a variety of nugget options at games. That's fun. Just a business idea to shake things up. Big Hot Dog has been running the show too long.
Wait, so
Chicken nuggets at Nuggets games would be dope.
yeah, do they not do that? It's a
Maybe-
missed
maybe-
opportunity.
Maybe like a kids meal thing. Yeah, the Denver Nugget.
They
The Denver
definitely do chicken tenders.
They
which-
should do the Denver Nugget and
Oh.
do like really good chicken nuggets.
a bucket of nuggets.
Also, that's like that's an underused stadium food. That's a great stadium food.
Yeah, and again,
Handheld,
you could go handheld on the tender, but the tender is going to be a 3-biter.
3-biter. Yeah, it's like a little, yeah.
You gotta kind of like work a little bit. A
Nugget
chicken
can be
nugget.
one dip, one and
Oh,
done.
one and done.
You're in and out, man.
You're one and done. Yeah, like if you don't have to spend time with it. You don't have to get to know your nugget.
No, he's in and out.
You know what I'm saying? Like you both know what you're doing.
You'd eat it like popcorn, kind of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Great
then he
idea.
said, P.S. Aaron Gordon is a man. Yes, he is. That he is.
The man. Shout
Should I
out to
do it
AJ.
though? For what is it? 129 or 130?
129.
129.
Love you guys. Shout out to Aaron Gordon.